Serving in both Korea and Vietnam, this year's recipient, like most Marines, doesn't consider himself a hero. But as you'll see, he is definitely a hero.
I had more hair than I have now.
He's 18 in this photo, a senior at Salem High School in Livingston County, Kentucky. A young man
Certificate here
with a big life ahead.
People told me, says, you can't be a Marine. And of course that turned something on.
Rubel Ramage left school, started working toward his GED, and in January of 1950, he became a Marine.
That's me here taking the oath of enlistment.
It was a time of peace, but not for long. North Korea invaded South Korea, and Ramage was called into action.
I was the gunner on gun number 4 in the battery of 6 guns.
The Battle of Chosin Reservoir, bitter temps, brutal terrain.
Getting to the top of the hill wasn't easy. We had, I remember, small arms fire, kicking in the snow and throwing snow around.
If you stopped moving, you froze. Move too much, you get hit.
The Chinese did come up the hill, and they got within just 6-10 feet from us, really. And I was throwing grenades, and I can remember to this day what one of them looked like under the illumination that was still being fired into the sky.
When did you start opening up and sharing your story? Did you share it right away, or did it take a while to open up?
Today, more than that other time, I guess. I've shared more with you, I guess, than I have with Monica, my daughter, and my wife over the years. You would talk, sometimes you would say something about your experiences, and of course the people that you're talking to don't have no idea of what you went through. There's things that you like to forget, things that you wish never happened. But you can't deny that they did. But I lost a lot of friends. And when we go back to that hill that I was on and around the Chosin Reservoir, we had people that was injured, wounded, and killed that you never forget. Excuse me.
Ramage survived. He's now known as one of the chosen few.
I remember it was dark.
We ended up talking for hours about his life in the Marine.
This was my wife.
Marrying his high school sweetheart, starting a family with her, getting out of the military, then getting right back into it, becoming a recruiter, a drill instructor, his time stationed at Okinawa. His family even lived in Rome for 2 years, while Ramage helped with security at the American Embassy.
See, he was our boss.
Once they were back in the States, Ramage went off to fight in Vietnam.
I remember looking out the window of the airplane as we was landing, and they were shelling the far end of the airport, mortar fire. And I thought, my goodness, this is a quick way of going into a combat location. This one. This is the United Nations.
In 1970, after 2 decades of service, Ramage retired from the United States Marine Corps. But you know the saying, once a Marine, always a Marine.
Well, that's true. That's true. I catch myself every day of doing something that I learned. For one thing, it's my belt buckle. When I dress, you have what they call a military line.
88 years old
Bring back a lot of memories.
and still following dress code.
Years just wearing this blue uniform.
After retiring from the Marines, Ramage continued serving the nation as a postmaster with the United States Postal Service. And it's a big week for Ramage. Not only is he accepting this award, but Friday is his 89th birthday.